a beautiful devil mantis, Idolomantis diabolicum, and this species comes from Tanzania. What a beautiful insect. As you can see, it's at the moment displaying its threat display, which it does if it feels threatened, displaying those beautiful colors. And the stick insect is also having an interesting time. What interesting behavior, look at this. The actual stick insect is reaching for the stars.
Yes.
Now, that's interesting behavior that is probably the first time has been seen live on air. And I presume the reason it's doing that is in order to reach for a higher branch, which will make it more comfortable because of the size of this insect. It needs branches in order to support its body. You can see the mosquito that we've just been looking at. Now, interestingly, DNA of dinosaurs has been extracted from mosquitoes such as this in order to research dinosaurs and possibly reanimate them, although I believe this would be impossible. And this was the inspiration behind the film Jurassic Park.
Most people don't like the fly.
Now, the fly is one of the most advanced insects in the world. It's also one of the commonest. Here's a few facts. The common fly, Musca domestica, has a flight range of 5 miles. It's only active during the day, has an average lifespan of 20 days, has a smelling distance of over 700 meters, and the fly has over 4,000 lenses in each eye.
Really?
Yes. It has a 3-stage life cycle, which begins with the ova, the egg, the larvae, which we call the maggot, and the imago, which is the adult fly. And a single garbage can breed over 50,000 flies and 2 generations within 2 weeks.
My goodness.
A single fly can carry over 2 million bacteria, and the fly only has 2 wings, whereas most insects have 4 wings. And these wings can contract at over 500 times per second, which makes flies one of the most skilled flying organisms on Earth, one of the invaders from the Far East. And we're starting off with the tiger mosquito. Now, the tiger mosquito is a very large mosquito that has invaded Spanish airspace and is now found prolifically here. It's spreading its range around the world because insects are able to adapt to new environments, and they're a highly adaptable organism. Now, the tiger mosquito is a persistent biter. It also bites during the day. It's called Culex albopictus, and it has these bright warning colors because it is such an aggressive species. Mosquitoes are attracted to body odor and gases such as octanes and carbon dioxide, which are exhaled by humans. Now, we're going to look at interesting facts that might help you to avoid mosquitoes. Now, one of the folk remedies is garlic. Eating garlic is said to disguise these odors and therefore ward away mosquitoes. However, I wouldn't recommend it if you're sleeping next to someone. Now, interestingly, another area that we're looking at is vitamins, and B vitamins are said to help and prevent mosquitoes from biting you. Now,
well, yeah, my cousin was told she has very bad reaction to whatever they inject, you know, when they're taking the blood. And they said to her before she went on holiday, the doctor said, right, do you like Marmite? Yes. Eat Marmite every day for breakfast on your toast, and she wasn't bitten. But that's got a lot of vitamin B in it, hasn't it?
Yes, this is Cytocon tablets, which is a vitamin B12 supplement, 1-a-day tablets. Now, I've been experimenting with these, and I've been taking one every other day this year, and so far I've not been bitten this year, and I sleep with my window open. Okay, so further research needed there. Now, you can get citronella patches, which you can wear like nicotine patches, which are available from the chemist. And according to communication with other people who I've spoken to, these tend to be quite useful and effective as well. And you can also get the bands for children, which also you can get from the chemist. Yeah. Now, interestingly, in India and in Africa, they burn bonfires outside their huts and houses in order to keep the insects at bay because of the smoke. Now, I do not recommend that you light a fire in your bedroom. However, incense tends to work in a similar way. Not only does it have a pleasant aroma, but the smoke tends to confuse the mosquito in locating its food.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Good to know.
Now, for treatments, or once you've been bitten by a mosquito, and other information on the mosquito, obviously you need to refer to my book, Poisonous Creatures of the Mediterranean.
I find vinegar or lemon juice works very well to take away the swelling.
Yes, lemon juice is said to work, yes, but household ammonia is far more effective. Okay, now sandfly, okay, is a vector of leishmania, a dangerous disease, and here it's also a vector of sandfly fever. Now they are quite dangerous to pets such as dogs and cats here in the Guadalhorce Valley. Now what I recommend with that is, just very quickly, if you're out in the evening when they are active, sandfly don't fly usually much higher than 3 foot, about a meter. So if you cover your legs during the evening, you should be safe.
Okay.
Okay. And the last one is processional caterpillars, which I'm just going to touch upon. Now, we have discussed processional caterpillars in the past, so I'm not going to go through that. All the information is in my book, as well as treatments and how to identify them. A single rule of thumb: don't touch any hairy caterpillar and you'll be fine.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, very good to remember that. Definitely. We also have another one. Yes.
We're coming on to another image soon.
Yeah. Hornet. There we go.
Right, okay. Now we're on to the giant Asian hornet, which is one of the killers from the Far East that we were discussing. Now, the giant Indian hornet is another one of the 3 creatures that has invaded Spanish airspace. It is a huge hornet that comes from the Orient, and it is almost 3 inches in size. Now, a few of these hornets will descend upon a hive, a beehive, and they will destroy all the bees. There might be thousands of bees, and they will kill and slaughter all the bees within that hive, destroying the entire hive. And then they will take the larvae and the eggs to feed it to their own young.
Not a very nice one.
Now, the actual hornets themselves can spray chemicals that burn the skin, and a lot of the time they tend to aim this at the eyes.
Oh, quite dangerous then.
That's right.
And the next one is the red palm weevil.
Yes,
there
the red palm weevil
does a
is
lot of damage.
Another invasive species, another invader from the east. It comes from the Orient, and it has been spreading its range and again adapting to the Spanish climate. And you just need to drive down the Golden Mile and you'll see the damage that has been inflicted to the palm trees, because there's so many dead palm trees as you drive through the Golden Mile up to Marbella.
Yeah.
Another fact about the hornet, just come back onto the hornet, the Japanese call, in Japan it's known as Susumibachi, which means sparrow hornet because of its size.
And of course, if you want further details about all these insects, especially of the Mediterranean, then Vijay Singh has actually written a very good book. It's in bookshops, on Amazon, that sort of thing, and it's Poisonous Creatures of the Mediterranean. Well worth having a look, especially if you're going walking in the countryside. And thanks very much again, Dr. Venom, and we'll see you very soon.